How you doing today, Teggers? This is VyTeg. Well, welcome to Throwback Thursday number 4. Continuance of last week. So, after I left the store, I arrived at the party. Thing is, Ashley got mad at me. She broke up with me because she didn't like the size of the chocolates that I bought her. I was so afraid of whether or not I messed things up that unintentionally I messed things up. On my way out of the party, the guy who was throwing it, name's Danny, he invited me to hang out with the crew, with his group of friends for the evening. That really made Ashley mad. But he also invited me though to hang out with him and his group of friends when I got into high school. Well, skip forward after the summer break, which actually that summer break was the best summer of my life. It was 2004, and I actually had to go to summer school. But that was my favorite, my best memory of it all. Even though it was it was boring because I had to walk to summer school, and I couldn't wear headphones or anything because they would confiscate it. That I had nothing but my thoughts the whole entire way, and that was actually my best memories because I came up with so many ideas for movies, and that's when I wanted to really do get with my what I want to do for my future. Anyways, freshman year, when I really started hanging out with them was during school assemblies. And I remember this one particular school assembly, it was for teen abstinence to lessen teen pregnancy and STDs. And I quickly found out though that they were throwing a party, and I quickly found out that the theme of parties was the opposite of the school assemblies. So I got invited to the party, and only teenager, people 15 and up were allowed in the basement, and I was stuck on the couch in between two pissed off 14-year-olds, griping and complaining the whole night through. I started to skip a lot around that time. I was hanging out with Danny and his friends. Well, I guess I was kind of part of the crew at the time. But yeah, I was hanging out with them a lot. Sorry. So I didn't get very much sleep. And a lot of the time when my grandma would wake me up to go to school, I'd go if I'd have to go if I didn't make up a good enough excuse. But most of the time when she would wake me up and go down to the casino. So that would just give me time to go back to bed. And on those days, when I get up, I just go attend school around lunch hour, and I attend the day like it was nothing. The thing is, I skipped a lot, mainly because of gym class. I didn't like going to gym class because at this time that we had swimming, and I hated swimming. Actually, I refused to swim, basically. And the thing is, I got sent to the principal's office a lot because I refused to change my clothes to go swimming. And first 2 times you get sent to the principal's office is detention. But the third time you get sent, you get Saturday detention. And during Saturday detention, they want you to write 500-word essays on why you're there. I basically wrote about my upbringing because I had a hard time spreading "I hate swimming" into 500 words. The principal got my essay. He didn't like it, so from that point on, his punishment was to have me write a 500-word essay every day on like the past 24 hours. And that became very tedious very quickly. I had dreams about wanting to write stories and become an author back when, but that just pretty much diminished any idea or any fun I ever had in writing at all was because of that. it's basically because like nothing interesting ever happened. Anything interesting that did happen, I couldn't write about because then it'd be snitching on my friends at the time. You know, one of the times that I'm referring to that I couldn't really write about was I went into the restroom and I put saran wrap, you know, that little sandwich wrap stuff. I put that around the toilet bowl. You know, I closed the little the lid, and I did it to impress Danny and the group there. But the person who actually fell victim was Danny himself. So I kept my mouth shut about that. I didn't say anything. He actually demanded that we find out who did it, but nobody ever really found. No one actually. I don't think anyone ever even looked because they were just too busy most of the time skipping and hanging out with other dropouts. Oh, I'm sorry. It's been over 6 minutes. I'm not meaning for these things to carry on this long. I know I'm not talking about very. I know I'm not talking about much, but I never wanted these videos to go past 5 minutes on every Throwback Thursday, so I apologize if these are cliffhangers. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to talk more about it next week. So, see you guys.